Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where we would talk about police interactions to make sure you know your rights as a citizen and also understand the legal rules for filming in public. We're highlighting some very important cases today. You'll find links to each creator's channel in the video description. Be sure to subscribe to them, watch their others' videos, and don't forget to subscribe to mine as well. Now let's jump into our first video and we'll talk more later.
I want y'all to see what I'm dealing with right now. Jay Pendergrass has his weapon unstrapped with his hand on it, and his supervisor here, which is SC Crooks, is telling him that that's totally legal. Now watch this. Can I unstrap my gun and touch it?
No.
I can't? So why is he doing it then?
Because if you do that,
What
we'll
right-
start considering this as a threat.
So that's not a threat to me?
No, sir.
I haven't broken the law.
Okay? He's ran outside of caution.
But that's not a threat to me.
As police officers, we ran outside of caution. with
Y'all
armed
work for me,
individuals.
and that's not a threat to me?
We don't work for you.
Yes, you do. You work for the public. You're
I
a
work
public
for the Charlotte
servant,
Police Department.
which
and
is a
we-
public servant. You're a public servant. Tax dollars pay you.
Here's the deal.
No, there's no deal. This
We are
is
not
public
going to
property.
we
I'm
are
not
not
talking to
gonna
you.
move forward.
This is public. Show me an affidavit with my name
I
on
don't
it
need
saying
to have an
well,
affidavit.
then I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. This is public property. You can't
have
make
your
me
attorney
leave
still
here.
going?
Yeah, I do.
Let me talk to your attorney.
Why? Why?
You said you
I
had
just
an
want you to
attorney.
make the
Let me
wrong
speak to
move
you.
so you can lose your job and lose this lawsuit.
That's what I thought.
Make the wrong move, please.
That's what
Make
I
the wrong
figured.
move.
You're just
Make the wrong move.
goading us into
I
some
knew-
altercation.
I
which
didn't
we're
come
not
to
gonna
you.
do.
I didn't come to you. You came to me.
That's right, because you're an armed individual on the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
Is open carry legal in North Carolina?
It is.
So what's the problem?
Until you're not allowed to be carrying on to
Can you prove I'm not allowed?
Yeah.
How?
Because this is the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
But is it public?
The
That's all I
property
want to
itself.
know. Is it public?
No, this is the
So-
property, city of Charlotte.
This is not open to the public at all. Nowhere on here is open to the
I'm
public.
not going to keep engaging you in
I
this
just want
conversation.
to answer my question.
Huh?
Is this open to the public right here? If somebody has to come in there and file a complaint or get public records, tell them where they park it. Where
They're
they
allowed
park
to
it?
park here until they're asked to leave.
They allowed to park here, correct? Is there
They're
a
asked
meter
to
saying
leave.
that you have to be here X amount of time?
Until they're asked to leave.
Until they're asked to leave.
They are allowed to be here.
You have no authority over public property
They are
unless
allowed
I've
to
been
be here.
trespassed.
May I clarify something?
Yes, sir, please.
So this is City of Charlotte property, right?
City property is public property.
And we are agents of which city?
Is this public or nobody can answer
We are
that? I know
agents.
this is city property, but is it public
That
or
we are
private?
agents of city property.
Can you
so
answer
it
this
is
question?
public, but you can still be banned from this property because we're agents of this property.
So,
And
being
this is
banned
considered-
and being
wait, wait,
asked to leave are two different things.
So this, we don't want to ban you, but you can leave, or we can ban you. and
You're
then
right,
if you
I can
refuse to
leave. Can is an option. You're right, I
If
can
you
leave.
refuse to leave, you will be placed under arrest. So this is a public vehicle area, correct? It's for parking.
Those
right?
are vehicle codes. Those sidewalks there aren't made for cars to drive on,
This
correct?
This is a parking lot. Would you not consider this?
Yeah, this is a parking lot,
Right.
but you
So,
said it's for vehicles.
City of
Those-
Charlotte has an ordinance that states if you have a vehicle. in the
You can take your
parking
hand off your gun, brother. I'm not gonna touch mine, okay? I know you want to shoot me. It's okay. I'm not gonna touch mine.
Nobody wants
Hey,
to shoot you.
so then why are you standing here? Your hand's nowhere near your gun. He's standing here. His hand's nowhere near his gun. And then you look at this coward here, and his hand is on his gun. Why is his hand on his gun? Why is his hand on his gun? You ask me why is he a coward? Why is his hand on his gun?
Sometimes-
I don't want to hear this sometimes shit, okay?
Sometimes
I'm
officers just
dealing
have
with
their
right
hand-
now.
they just do that
There's
as a
no
resting
sometimes.
thing.
I don't want to hear sometimes.
If he can take his hand off the gun, that's
Thank you.
fine.
Please do what your supervisor actually do, please.
I-
Please do what your
I
supervisor
didn't
actually
ask
do.
him to do that. I said he could.
Oh, he could. So now it's about can and can't.
No, I
So
said
can I
he
touch
could.
my gun?
No.
I can't touch mine, right? So why he got his hand on his?
Would a reasonable person come to the police station and just walk around in the parking lot with a
Is
firearm?
this about reason or is it about law? That's what I want to know.
This is
It's
still-
about
this is
law.
city
Reason isn't above law.
Well, this
Okay?
is city property. If we ask
But
you
it's
to leave, you've
but it's
got to
public.
leave.
It's public. You can't ask public people to leave something.
Yes, we can.
No, how? How? Please tell me how.
Because
Please just
we're
answer that
agents
question.
of this city, and this is city
But
property.
who do you work for?
We can
The
make
city.
you leave city property.
You can't make. You can ask me to leave.
We can't make you.
You
I
can.
can ask you if you refuse, then you're currently trespassing, which is against
I
the
need
law,
to see.
and you
That's
will
not how
be made.
trespassing goes like this. You ask me to leave. You sign an affidavit saying I've been trespassed. I
think
don't
you're
come back.
mistaken. I would love to school you more on
No.
that, but you're currently mistaken. I would love to.
So, am I trespassing right now?
Have you been asked, has the lieutenant asked you to leave?
He can ask me to do a million things. I'm on public property. But if you're
Has
threatening
he-
arrest
has
with
he
physical
asked-
violence, I will
has
leave
he
this
asked-
place.
Nobody's saying
Are
anything
you
physical.
We don't
I
want
said
to.
Are you threatening me with arrest if I don't leave public property? That's a yes or no question.
the arrest is the last thing we want to do.
So-
Arrest, what we want to see is for you to exit the property peacefully.
You see how you're trying peacefully. Peacefully. So who can make this non-peacefully? Me or you?
You.
Me. Oh, I can make this non-peacefully. Is your body camera open?
It It is.
It is? Okay,
It's
come
been
before you
released.
request that right there, because this is
The
ridiculous.
lieutenant's been reasonable. You're
So-
on city property and you've been asked to leave.
But,
It's just
but
not
it's city
good.
property. That's like me walking in sidewalk and y'all pull up and say, hey, you know what? I don't like you right here. I want you going inside. I don't have
That's
to do that.
completely
How? It's public.
You're in a public vehicle area, and there's city ordinances that restrict you from being in a
Public vehicle. You're giving me vehicle codes. I'm not in a parking spot. I'm on. This right here is made for people to walk on.
This is a parking lot.
Do cars park right here?
You're in a parking lot.
Do cars park right here in this area? Do cars park here?
So you're currently on city property.
Which is public. You just stated that. You keep saying city. It's public.
Sir, I'm asking you nicely, would you leave the property? If you do not leave the property right now, you will be subject to arrest.
I will leave the property only because you threatened to arrest me for being on public. Okay.
No, that's
I'm
not
leaving.
a threat.
All right, I'm
If
leaving.
You do
I'm
not leave,
leaving.
I will arrest you. That's
I'm
a
leaving.
promise.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you,
leaving.
sir.
That's a threat,
Thank
but I'm
you.
leaving. All right, I'm leaving. But I will be standing right here, okay? Okay. You shut up talking to me. So this is what I'm dealing with right here, okay? They wouldn't answer if it's public or private, and I'm leaving. As you can see, I'm still walking towards the opposite direction, okay? And it's public property, okay? I want you to understand that. Can I have your name, please? Can I have your name? Holmes? Badge number? Badge number? Don't do badge numbers here? Okay. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going, okay? You said that 8 times. I'm going. All right, well. Oh, I understand perfectly. It's y'all to understand. It's me walking away without handcuffs on. This is what I deal with up in Charlotte, okay? I want y'all to stay tuned to this right here. This is what we deal with in Charlotte. So they try to tell me that city property isn't, hold on, because I got a question for him right here. Hold on. Is this still private right here? Is this public easement still your property? Is this public easement here? Y'all don't want to talk anymore? Okay. So I'm on a public easement, which is this sidewalk right here. And they tell me that I can't be here. And if I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but his hand is still on his gun. His hand is still on his gun. Oh, this is great here. Oh, this is great here.
Man, this whole situation at the Charlotte Police Department is wild. The guy was just legally carrying his firearm, walking around on public property, and suddenly he's got cops with their hands on their guns like he's a threat. It's like, dude, if I can't touch my gun without it being seen as a threat, why is it okay for this officer to have his hand on his? And when the guy calls it out, the cops say it's out of caution, but come on, that's just intimidating behavior. What really gets me is the back and forth about whether the parking lot is public or private. The officers couldn't give a straight answer. First, they're saying it's city property, which should be public, but then they're acting like it's private and they can just kick people out whenever they feel like it. That's not how public property works. If it's public, people have a right to be there unless there's a legit reason to trespass them, and because we said so isn't a good enough reason. The guy even says he'll leave only because they're threatening him with arrest, not because he's actually doing anything wrong. That's the kind of pressure that makes people feel like they don't have rights when they do. It's not just about this one encounter, it shows a bigger problem with how some police officers use their authority to push people around, especially when they know the public might not fully understand their rights. This is why it's important for people to know the law and not let intimidation tactics slide. Knowledge is power, and it keeps law enforcement in check.
Work here?
Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
All right.
You cannot be recording in here.
What law is that?
This is private property. You
What
cannot
law? What law says I
cannot
can't?
be recording
What
in
law? I'm asking you the law.
I just got told you can't
Yeah.
be filming in here.
What law is it that I can't film?
It's considered trespassing because
I'm not inside.
I know, but I'm trying to explain it to you. It's just, you have the same. You can stand however far you want. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
Coronavirus.
I'm on the public easement, so I can't
Yeah, but-
trespass. Also, you can't trespass public. Also, this is a publicly funded building, so you can't trespass me. I'm not inside.
I get that.
Yeah.
But if you go inside the front window of the precinct,
I don't plan on going inside the front
I
window.
said if
I don't plan on it. You don't have to tell me
We
what to do.
have-
I don't. I don't.
hey, I'm
plan
not
on-
saying you have to,
Yeah.
but
I'm
we
good.
have a policy where you can't record like inside the precinct.
I mean, you guys could build a better gate or something, but unfortunately, I am on public easement. This
Still
is
can't
public
film.
property. I'm sorry?
Still can't film in here though.
I know, but you guys have to create that privacy.
What are you recording?
I told him I'm working on a project about the NYPD.
Yeah,
I'm
but
recording you
still
guys.
Actually, you actually can't film
Okay,
it.
but you're recording.
But you're
personal
not
cars
recording
that have
us. You're
nothing-
You're recording the vehicles.
Well, the thing is, these are privately owned vehicles, yes, but they travel on the public. So, I mean, people get you in the dash
but you're
cams
not
all the
recording
time.
You're recording them in here, though. That's the issue.
So, I mean, your car, if it's in here,
Okay, are
I'm
you
not
done
sure if
with
it
the
is.
project?
It's
Are you done with
no,
the project?
I'm no,
Is it like a Facebook Live? Like how long you?
no,
been
I'm not
doing this
live. I'm just recording.
So
I'm
then
working on a
how-
project about the NYPD.
for? How long?
I don't know. Depends how long I feel like standing here, I
You're
guess.
just gonna record cars as part of your project.
Yeah, pretty much. Or you guys. I mean, you guys all came up to me.
Oh,
All
hello.
right.
Hello. I hope you're staying safe.
All right. Can I get a business card from you, please?
Check out how many are not wearing masks.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I get a business card? So no one's gonna identify themselves. No business card. No nothing. Yeah, please.
My business card. Do you have one as well?
No, I don't want to give it to you.
Business card. Here you go. And that's my personal job number if you have any questions or concerns. Or if you need our help for anything, okay?
Have a nice day. You guys stay safe out there. What? Are you my dad? All right, you have a business card with you, man? What's your name and badge number? What? What do you mean? You're a public servant. I'm asking you what your name and badge number is to identify yourself. Maybe I'll file a complaint. What does it matter? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number so I can? What's your name and badge number? No, what's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? So why'd you come over here? If that's what I'm looking for, then why'd all you guys come over here?
Alright, I'll tell you why I'm here.
I told you what I'm doing already.
Here's my name.
What is it?
Here's my shield. Sergeant Mashriki 4185.
Mashriki?
The reason why
Okay.
I'm telling you that we don't want you recording our personal vehicles. Guys, just get out of here. I got him. He ain't gonna do nothing. I got him.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just filming. Just leave me alone.
This is just a show for him. He likes the attention, so just walk away. I got it.
How'd you figure that?
'Cause
I
I know-
told
I
him
know.
exactly what I was doing.
There's
Whatever
no
that guy's
point-
name is, I
there's
told
no
him
reason for
exactly
you to
what I
be
was
recording
doing.
the personal
There was
vehicles.
no. It doesn't. There's dash cams on everyone's car. Your cars are.
Okay.
You drive your cars on public roads, not
That's
private
correct.
roads.
And if I'm
So
driving
they're
that
on
car
a
the
million
road,
dash
pay attention.
cameras.
This is what I'm saying. If I'm
No,
driving
no.
that car on the road, do you know that person's a cop? No, you don't. But now you know who's a cop and who's not. Because the
Dude,
car's in the
people
back
could
parking lot
people
of the
could
precinct.
walk in here and just look in all day. What are you talking
But
about?
they're not recording it.
How do you know?
They're not recording it.
How do you know?
Especially not someone who's
How
been
do you
standing here.
know?
How long you been standing here for?
Exactly. That's how you know that I'm recording, right?
Yes.
I'm not trying to hide anything.
Okay.
I'm being
Which is why we have somebody here at
straightforward.
Station House right here.
How do you know people
That's
don't walk
what-
past and snap pictures all day long and video all day long? You don't. So come on, man.
So what are you here for? I don't
I'm
understand.
recording the NYPD. I'm working on a personal project of mine.
Okay,
That's
what
it.
project is that?
So this guy is just standing on a public sidewalk, recording public buildings and vehicles, minding his own business. Out of nowhere, a bunch of officers show up and tell him to stop recording. But the man keeps filming because, well, he's on a public sidewalk, and he's not breaking any laws. Next thing you know, the officers try to kick him off the sidewalk, which is completely absurd because it's public property. When he refuses to leave, more officers show up, practically the whole department, all trying to get him to stop filming. Here's the thing, in the United States, you have the right to film in public spaces. It's protected by the First Amendment, freedom of speech and expression. What the officers were doing, trying to stop him from filming and forcing him off the sidewalk, just isn't right. The Constitution is crystal clear about this. Public sidewalks are, well, public. They belong to everyone, and as long as you're not causing trouble, you have every right to be there, filming or taking pictures. What's troubling is that the officers should know this. It's basic law. Trying to shut down someone's right to film in public goes against the very freedoms this country was built on. It's not something people would have accepted when the nation was founded, and it definitely shouldn't be tolerated now. In the end, it's about respecting people's rights and not abusing power. Police are supposed to protect those rights, not trample all over them.
Take their pictures. Why do you want my name? I just
What's your position here, ma'am?
Don't play with me, but no, they got it on camera.
Thank you, sir. That's against the policy, man.
Station 7 to station filming and asking names and positions, not necessarily walked out of station services.
That is the funniest. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard on radio. What do you think about that, mister?
Can you believe she's trying to get us in trouble?
For filming? Is it illegal to film in California? Hey, California. Hey, you attacked me. You assaulted him. You did that on purpose. There's video. I'm gonna look. This guy physically touched me. I want to press charges on him. Can you check out the cameras? He did it on purpose. It's on video. Check out the video. He bumped into me on purpose. It's on video. It's on video. You did it on video, so it's on video. So I want to do the proper investigation for that. Yeah, he did that on purpose. And he intentionally elbowed me on video. I have everything on video. I just showed your security officer over here the footage. He lied to him and said that he didn't, but he did it right here in front of cameras and everything. So I figured that you can't get away with elbowing people around in Los Angeles.
You have it on camera?
I do. I'll show you.
Phone camera?
Yeah, I'll show you right now.
So if you have that on video, you obviously have a phone. I recommend you call the police on your own.
You guys are security here. I'm asking for help.
Listen. The only times that we get involved is if you're in imminent danger.
I am in danger. A guy just assaulted me.
Imminent danger. You know what that means?
It doesn't matter. You guys are the ones in charge of security here.
If you want to press charges, I'm letting you know. If you want to press charges and make a complaint, they can provide you with the contact information. Listen, real quick. They can provide you with the contact information.
So you want me to go talk to the guy that just assaulted me?
Let me finish?
No, but let me see if I'm listening correctly. You're sending me back to the guy that just elbowed me.
Listen, okay? I can get that information for you. I'm basically a messenger at this point, but as far as contacting LAPD...
Yeah, send a message to the police.
Okay, no, you're gonna have to do that. You obviously have a...
You're security here, bro.
Your friend? Are you with him?
No, but if things continue the way they are, we'll consider it.
Okay.
I'll tell you something, bro. This guy just elbowed me, right? You saw it, right?
I recommend you contact PD on your own.
That's your job.
No.
Yes, you're security.
Sir.
Observe and report. You observe somebody elbowing me, you report it. I want you to do a report about this and call the police, please.
I recommend you call the police because you have a phone, sir. All right? If you feel that this, doesn't look like a...
What's your job here?
Okay.
Are you a therapist or something?
Look, youngster, let me teach you how to do your job.
Okay, go ahead. Call the police.
No, that's your job. Your job is to observe and report. I've been in this situation before in other stations, and yes, it's the security job under policy to report.
All right, question for you. Are you traveling?
It doesn't matter.
I don't want to answer that question, sir.
It doesn't matter. So now you're trying to get us kicked out. Is that what it is?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to get me kicked out?
No, I'm not trying to get you kicked out. I'm asking you a question. Are you traveling? He obviously has a reason to be here. Okay? His reason, he just said that to me. Now you, I don't know. Now, are you traveling?
So I prefer not to answer that question.
Okay, sir, if you do not show proof of purchase of ticket or traveling,
well, do you believe?
I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you don't leave, I'm going to trespass you.
Do you believe that I don't have?
Would that include calling the police?
Not providing a reason to be here.
Would that include calling the police?
It's because I don't, unless suspect that I'm committing a crime.
It doesn't matter, sir.
Can he trespass us without the police?
I'm being harassed, and at this point,
harassed. I'm the one that got elbowed.
You're actually loitering at this point.
I'm not loitering.
Okay, then
I have a purpose.
I
have a purpose. This is federal property, right?
Sir, show me.
This is federal property, right?
This is not federal property.
What is this?
It's state property. It's public. It's a public place. He has the right to be here, man.
I have the right to be here, man.
Ticket, sir. We have a code of conduct, and if you violate it, you are.
Okay, can you show me your code of conduct?
Is elbowing allowed?
I'll get to you in a minute, okay, sir? Are you going to show proof of purchase of ticket?
Do you believe that I don't have a ticket?
Okay. Please.
Let me talk to your supervisor.
I am your supervisor. I am
the person above you.
Yes. There is nobody above me at this moment. If you want to contact
God, excuse him for that. Excuse him, God.
And what crime do you believe that I commit for you to trespass me?
It's not a crime. You're basically loitering.
I'm not loitering. Do you know the definition of loitering?
Proof of reason or business for you being here.
I know, but for you,
he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
To have committed something disorderly or something like that. Harassment, you can't say.
Well, I'll tell you something, supervisor. You're right. There's no loitering here, but He's not loitering. I can guarantee you that. He's actually working.
I need to see proof. I need to see proof that he's not loitering.
Well,
you should call your supervisor.
I ain't a supervisor.
No,
please relax. I'm letting you know I'm the supervisor.
I'm relaxed.
Okay,
you need to
calm
de-escalate.
down.
You need to de-escalate.
Okay. The camera's not turned on you to see how.
Calm down, brother. Calm down.
Hey,
How what I look?
who you gonna call?
No, brother. I have millions
Please don't follow me. Please don't.
millions of views.
Okay, I'm gonna call.
so I want to see the code of conduct, and at what point is elbowing okay? I just showed you guys a video. I showed you a video of the guy elbowing me. There's a video right here that we're gonna go ahead and request as well. We're gonna take this all the way to court. All the way to court.
You can do that with them.
We do, but we're not talking to anybody from here because you see everybody in there right now is violent. And I'm a peaceful, loving person.
Do me a favor, wait over here, please.
Am I being detained?
No, but I'm asking you to give us some space. So
Well, you can have some space. I'm not interfering.
Sir, listen to the order.
And you are?
I'm Sergeant Ponce, sir.
Sergeant Ponce, I'm the victim here. Please don't tell me what to do.
Just listen for a second. We're trying to help you out then. If you're a victim, okay?
Well, we'll see about that. I'm gonna let you give you some time, and I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt to see if.
Why are you so confrontational?
Because I just got assaulted.
Okay, so we'll find out what's going on, sir. We're trying to help you out.
Awesome. I have everything on video. Let me know when you're ready to see the evidence. I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you. And you? Castellano. And you, sir? Lombardo.
I guess you said that there might have been a battery that happened or something like that. Do you have it on video? Can we review that?
Your sergeant just reviewed it. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I wouldn't want him to go to jail, but I would want him to get cited for it, so he can go, so that the prosecutor could determine. Well, at this point, this person's on a private person's arrest.
If he's gonna catch a train, he needs to go and buy a theft for that. And if he's not doing that, then he is considered loitering.
He's not loitering. He's working. He's working on a store.
That's not the way it works.
What do you mean that's not? Yes, this is a public place. We have the right to. It's also gets public grants. This place gets public grants.
It has public access.
Correct, and public funds. Yes, it's private, but they get hundreds of millions of dollars to continue this operation to process that guy.
You want a report taken?
I want to do the private person's arrest on him.
So speaking with my supervisor, what we can do for you is take a report. Okay, we give you the incident number and do all that stuff.
So I thought.
And eventually, that'll get up to the detective. The detective will contact you, and you can go further from the process.
Why don't you want him to get in trouble? I mean, I'm being lenient. Why can't you do the right thing? I said I don't want him to be in jail, but he needs to be held accountable. There's no such incident, bro. He broke the law.
That's the right thing, sir.
That's not the right thing. If you break the law, the right thing is to hold you accountable for it.
Are you going to listen? Or
are you going to listen? Because I'm the victim here, and I'm telling you to do your job. I'm not asking you for anything special here, sir.
I'm telling you, there's no probable cause. You got in space.
I didn't get in nobody's face. Oh, you want to accuse me now? Oh, I see how this is going. This is going another route now. Let me guess. You're going to kick us out now. Is that where we're going now? Now we can't be here?
I'm not going to talk to you anymore, sir.
Well, you're
just not listening.
Of course not. You're talking nonsense. I just got assaulted. Okay. How am I being confrontational? If I was confrontational, I would have defended.
We are taking a report for you, sir. Anything else?
Well, do the report.
Okay, that's
perfect.
Do
you have your ID?
Did you take his ID?
I'm the victim. I'm asking you for your ID so I can get your information for the report.
Did you get his ID though?
I will go talk to him right now.
Well, if you guys go ahead and do that with him, then I'll give you my ID.
The investigation. You're not going to tell us how to do the investigation.
You want to give me your ID so I can take this report? I'm trying to take that report. I'm asking you for your ID. Now, are you going to provide me with that so I can take that report?
So, how come we can't do what you said? He didn't want to be involved at all at first. You let them do the investigation, and when they make a decision, you want to change it around. That's the way you do things around here. Because I requested your help first, and you didn't care. And now that the officer did his job correctly, and he offered me something that satisfied me, you want to interfere with that. You're interfering with his job. That's actually a crime. Dude, I mean, you are his supervisor, but if you're interfering with
your ID or not?
I do have my ID, of course. But you guys are being tyrants. There's 4 or 5 police officers here. At least one of you should protect me. And you guys just want to do a report because there's no probable cause, according to Ponce, Sergeant Ponce. Sergeant.
Based off your video. That's what we're basing.
This guy had physical contact with me on purpose because he was mad. You have to see the circumstance, okay? If it was somebody walking around that bumped into me, that's different. But do you know what circumstantial evidence is? The circumstance shows that he did that on purpose. And you guys want to act funny with that weird looking mustache. I'm sick of you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not giving you guys nothing. You're a nice guy, but your sergeant is a tyrant. So we're gonna do that? You're gonna
give us your ID first.
Oh, good. If we're doing that, yes. I don't have a problem with giving you my ID. I don't. But the thing is, I'm not giving you my ID if you're not gonna do anything about it but taking a stupid report that's gonna do nothing for me. He's not gonna get held accountable.
He can be arrested later on too.
There's 5. What are the odds? Him doesn't get arrested now. You guys gonna do something later. You're not gonna do anything to him. So if we can do what you offered, I would be.
Your ID out first.
I got it. I got it right here. I don't have it. But are you going to do it? Am I going to do a private person's arrest on this guy right there? And my ID is right here. Look, I got it.
Let me have it.
I asked you a question though.
We're still figuring it out. We're gonna watch their video of the whole thing.
Okay, so let's do it.
I need your ID first, man.
I mean, are you? I'm starting to get the feeling that you're lying to me. I have my ID. I'm a man of my word. I'm a respectful person. I was a victim of a crime. This guy thinks this is funny. What's so funny, Estrada? Did you find a candy in your pocket?
Hey, do you have a timestamp of when that happened so I can tell them to pull the video for the time?
I do. You're a girl. You should have more heart. Actually, investigate. That's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible because that's terrible because you're here to back something up that you don't know.
And you're the police officer.
It's not their investigation. It's all of our investigation. You see, you guys are police officers. If you see anything, apparently more. You guys all arrived.
We were just helping. We were just standing by. That's all.
For camera guys, you send 5 guys. Okay.
It's crazy. They try to make a charge.
What's your name and badge number?
The Jesus 42975.
You shouldn't allow people to, you know what I'm saying? If you see something that's not right, you should interfere. Do you have your bus ticket? Do you have? No, he's working. He's paying taxes on these videos. Doesn't matter. You should know better. This guy. So if no one.
If he's with you, he's with you, man.
No one's interfering, bro. All you have to do is look at the videos.
Why would I ask him to leave if he's with you?
It doesn't matter if he's. The thing is, Estrada. If yes, we're together. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we weren't together, there's also nothing wrong with that. He has the right to be here as much as I. What? There's no.
I don't want him interfering.
What part? Loitering is standing around without a purpose. We're actually we're working. No, we're working.
Like he said, if he's with you, then he's with you. They're conducting your investigation.
You're not. Listen, ma'am.
Yeah, to us, he's standing around.
Ma'am, that's why you're not comprehending that these videos are being published and this is a job, and he's at work.
Okay, it could be your job, but right now this is public.
It's not correct. That's the reason we're here.
Said, public property to access trains, not to just hang around.
If we're working for news purposes, we have the right to be here. Look at the policy. Look at the policy. Look at the policy.
The First Amendment doesn't have a time, miss.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am. You really think social media is not a job? He's got to pull out the ID. Is that what he's doing? Is that what he's doing?
I mean, I'm okay with y'all. I'll never do with y'all.
Yeah. That's the correct thing to do. And I even said I didn't want him to go to jail, bro. I don't want him to go. He's like, well, you could do a good cop. And then the bad cop's like, no, he can't do that.
And they don't want to.
Army of security guards arrives. Over camera, guys. This guy didn't want to call the cops. Now they got the whole squad here.
Folks, it looks like they know they're fucked. They have to do something. They don't want to. That's what it seems.
They don't want to do it, but they have to.
They have to.
We'll see. They're gonna proceed with that.
Yeah. All right. You got to justify everything.
Here, let's go over here to the table. So all right. Private person's arrest. So usually, what happens after this is that the person, you're placing them under arrest for whatever it is, right?
Can I take them in my own car?
Obviously not.
Ah, okay. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
And essentially, you're placing him under arrest, and we're just transporting him to the jail or releasing him, depending on what his criminal history is, with a ticket and a court date.
Okay.
So it just depends on what his criminal history is, and then after that, someone will be in contact with you throughout the investigation. It's not going to be us because we don't do detective work. We just handle the initial investigation.
4741.
Do you guys need me to send you the video, or do you guys already have the video from here?
We got it.
You got it? All right. Awesome.
Security.
One last question, officers. Can we have your blood sample so we can clone you guys? You guys are pretty awesome. We need more officers
They
like
took him.
So you've got these guys filming in what seems like a public space, probably a train station or something similar. Now, under the First Amendment, they've got the right to record in public areas where there's no expectation of privacy. That's pretty clear. But then the security and police step in and things start to go sideways. First off, the officers and security seem confused about the law. Instead of calmly handling the situation, they escalate it. The security guard saying stuff like, "Are you traveling? Show me a ticket." And when the auditor doesn't answer, they start threatening trespass. But here's the thing, if it's public property like a station funded by public money, they can't just kick people out for filming unless they're causing a real problem, like blocking traffic or being disruptive. Simply having a camera isn't enough. Then there's the assault claim. The auditor says he got elbowed and wants to press charges, but instead of taking that seriously, the officers are brushing it off, telling him to call the police himself, even though they are the police. That's just lazy and dismissive. If someone reports an assault, especially with video evidence, it's their job to at least file a report. In the end, the officers didn't handle it well. They ignored the guy's rights to film, downplayed his assault claim, and made things worse instead of calming it down. If you're ever in this spot, stay calm, keep filming, and know your rights. And if cops overstep, you've got that footage to hold them accountable later.
Hi ma'am, how are you?
Good.
I'm looking to file a complaint against an officer.
What's going on?
It was at the 61st precinct, I would say Monday. Why that look? What's wrong with the 61st precinct?
Are you recording it?
Yeah, I'm taking pictures and video
No, you
for
can't-
my
you can't-
safety.
No, you have to shut it off. It says right here, members, they're supposed to record it. So if you have to record, you have to step out there, sir. You cannot record here.
Why would that be though?
I just told you.
But
That's what it is.
that's not a law, ma'am.
Okay. Sir,
I'm recording for my safety.
Okay, you cannot record here.
I'm recording for my safety,
You
ma'am.
cannot record here.
I'm recording for my safety. I'm trying to file a complaint.
Here, sir. You cannot record here.
My freedom and my property was taken from me by the NYPD. Sir, my freedom.
You can't do that.
I'm here to conduct business, sir. You're sergeant?
Yeah.
Sergeant, I'm here to conduct business. My freedom and my freedom.
If you want to go,
But listen, my
go
freedom.
outside and record, that's perfectly fine.
But I'm
You can't
here
do
to
it
conduct
inside
business.
the precinct.
What I'm saying is I'm here to get services. My freedom and my property was taken from me by the NYPD. I'm here recording. Yes, I was arrested.
If you
My
want to
freedom.
record, we're going to record also
So-
outside.
If you want to send somebody outside, you can do that
That's what we're gonna
under
do.
threat of
Go
arrest.
outside.
I have a right to record in public. I have the right to record the NYPD in the course of their duty.
Not inside the
This is 100%. This is 100% public. This is a public lobby. This is a public lobby. I'm gonna ask you to de-escalate a little bit.
You need to go
I'm gonna
outside.
ask you
You
to
need to step
de-escalate.
outside because then it's handcuffs afterwards. So step outside. Go ahead.
That sign is not a law, Sergeant.
Yes, it is.
No,
It
it's
is a
not.
law in the
It is
city
not
of
a
New York.
law.
Step
What
outside.
law is it?
Go outside, pass the
What
sign,
law
and
is
you can
it?
record all you'd like.
What law is it? What law is
You
it,
cannot
Sergeant?
record in the precinct. That is the law.
It's not
It is
obstruction.
Sir, back.
I need
Go.
help filing a complaint. That's what I came here to do. Who's going to help me with that?
You cannot record inside.
So send somebody out here to help me file a complaint.
Take your foot off the door.
Okay, so send somebody out here to file a complaint. I want all your badge numbers. I want all your badge numbers and
You
names.
have it right there. So you have it right there.
I need to file a complaint, Sergeant. Are you denying me services?
Someone is going to help you.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh, you doing the videotaping thing?
Yeah, I'm just recording,
Oh.
taking some pictures and video.
I watch your videos all the time. You is the man. They got my phones too, man. They talk about it.
If you want me to document your encounter for transparency, I'm able to record in the precinct now. So just let me know, and I can.
Yeah, if you want to document it, yeah.
I can take away any personal information. I'll block it out, man. Not a problem.
Much favor too.
Not a problem, man. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I really do. Thank you.
Yeah,
right. There goes our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them, especially in the NYPD. Sir, a quick question for you. If I wanted to do a FOIL request, how would I go about doing that in station here, in the precinct here?
I believe that has to go through headquarters. You have to go through...
You don't have FOIL requests here at the station? Can I speak to a supervisor?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, if the district attorney's office doesn't have any issue with, which, if it has nothing to do with your phone, it shouldn't have anything to do with them keeping it. Like, they shouldn't have any reason to keep it. So if you talk to them and they give you that letter, normally if it's at property, they'll call down. I don't know how it works. That's when it's at the precinct. I've always picked up my property from the property office. But yeah, as soon as they release it, they have to give it back to you. It's unfortunate that they took it from you in the first place. It's just what the NYPD does. They take people's property, violating our Fourth Amendment rights. Such a shame. So this used to be the entire public lobby here. At one point, you could see you would go up to the desk and you would make your complaint. But, as is the case with most government buildings, they are limiting we the people's access to them little by little to keep us farther and farther away from them, farther and farther away from transparency, which is obviously despicable and something that we're trying to improve here with our activism. They can't go into your phone. They can, but they need a court order to go inside of your phone. Right now, they're just holding it as evidence for whatever reason, stupid reason that they give. That's what they do. They just hold it and make you suffer. Right, it has nothing to do with anything. I know. Has nothing to do with what he was arrested for. I get it, but that's the way the NYPD operates, and most law enforcement agencies operate. They take your personal property. The good news is they can't go inside of it without a judge signing off on a warrant, and a judge wouldn't do that. But they are correct that they cannot release it to you without, if there's a district attorney's hold on it, you have to speak with the district attorney's office.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Thanks. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you.
You do what you do.
Thank you. So according to the city's attorneys, they represented to the federal court that someone peacefully filming inside of a public lobby of the NYPD would cause chaos. It would invade on people's privacy. But as you can see here, the only member of the public that we were in front of while we were recording had no issue with the transparency, documenting his process with law enforcement. And that's what I want to do for everybody. That's why I am going to leave an email in the description of this video if you would like me to record your interactions with the NYPD in the publicly accessible areas. As I stated earlier in the intro of this video, right now I am the only one in the entire world, the only person in the entire world who is permitted, according to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, to film inside of a NYPD lobby, which is very unfortunate. As I said earlier, I don't agree. I believe we the people, all of us, should have that right. But the federal case is still pending. It's just the injunction that was changed to only me. So at the conclusion of my case, that I'm sure we will win, we are on the right side of the law, and the United States Constitution, the NYPD's precincts will be open for everybody to record. That is the goal of this federal lawsuit that I filed. So we just have to wait till that plays out in the court system. The NYPD is certainly worried about people's private information being gathered and protecting their private information. They've sent numerous emails out to supporters who have emailed them and asked them why they're doing what they're doing. And they said, well, the NYPD is committed to protecting people's privacy. Really? Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? Just having documents scattered everywhere in the public domain. Such a disingenuous argument, really is. This is about eliminating transparency, just like putting these doors and walls up are.
Hey, what's up? Can you talk to me?
Hi, sir, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Good, good. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Sergeant Medina, 105 Precinct.
Sergeant Medina.
Right here.
Nice to meet you. I just had a quick question for you. Does this precinct receive any guidance as far as recording inside of the public areas from the city's attorney?
On it, you can record all you want in the public area. I hope nobody disturbed you today.
No, not at all,
yeah,
sir.
That's no problem. Yeah, you can record all you want.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure to see what type of guidance the New York City's attorney, because I don't know if you know, I'm involved in a federal lawsuit with the city of New York.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure, but
right.
That sounds.
But you received guidance from somebody. You know.
Well, yeah, we were told that people are allowed to record in the public areas of the precinct.
Okay, great, Sergeant.
As you are, and nobody has disturbed you.
No, not at all, sir. Not at all. Everybody's been very cordial to me. I appreciate that.
We always are.
I hope so. I don't know, but I hope so.
I mean, we are. I can't speak for everybody, but I know we are.
Okay, because last time I came in here I came to this very precinct one time.
I can't speak for everybody. Like
right, there you go.
I wasn't there, but
I thought you were speaking for the precinct.
I'm in here, I make sure everybody's always cordial.
Right. Okay, great. I appreciate that, Sergeant. All right. No problem. Thank you so
Anything
much.
I can help you with today, though?
No, that's all I really wanted to know. That's it. If you received any guidance.
Man. All right, just wanted to make sure you were good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Pleasure meeting you.
Nice
What's
meeting
your
you.
name again?
Sean. My name is Sean.
Sean. All right,
yep.
Sean.
Thanks, Sarge. Take care.
All right, so picture this. You walk into a police station just trying to file a complaint about how an officer treated you. Pretty simple, right? But as soon as you pull out your phone to record for your own safety, the officers start flipping out. They're like, turn that off. You can't record here. And even threaten to arrest you if you don't step outside. But here's the thing, recording in a public space like a police station lobby is protected under the First Amendment. That sign on the wall saying no recording? Yeah, that's not a law. The guy in this situation stayed calm, telling them he was there for official business and had every right to document it. But instead of helping him file his complaint, they kept pushing him out the door, basically denying him service unless he stopped recording. That's shady, right? The public lobby is, well, public. If the officers are doing their jobs properly, why should they care if someone's filming? It's not like the camera is breaking any laws. What's wild is that the NYPD argued in court that recording in their lobbies could cause chaos or invade privacy. But really, the only people causing problems here are the officers trying to block transparency. The irony? They've got cameras rolling all the time, but when the tables turn, it's suddenly an issue. In the end, this isn't just about one person with a phone, it's about holding the police accountable. Recording public officials in public spaces isn't just legal, it's necessary to protect our rights.